Any day I get content early is a happy day, so I'm happy. Now here's one about 3 days late. Hey guys, it's Spin Master. Welcome to Comment Time. I really, actually, believe it or not, wanted to make Counterattack 14 to be the first video of Season 7, but then things happened and I couldn't do that. And I said that Season 7 would begin in June, no description video, so I didn't reset it. So, I'm forced to start Season 7 with freaking Comment Time. Yay. Although then again, I haven't really done anything with Counterattack for quite a long time, ever since I started it. But, yeah, enough of that stupid announcements. I'll probably get to it when I actually have to get to them. So anyway, just get things going. I hope I can get my Robin amiibo. At least it isn't that big or fussy in DR. Well, from what I've seen in DR when on my vacation, it seems like the only interesting place to probably find amiibo is the capital. I mean, like, I've been to, like, all the northern parts of DR for my trip there, and I don't know anyone who's played video games. Oh, it's one time, like, when I went to see some family I never knew about before, there's one kid there that says that he owns what I think is a GameCube, because he described it as having, like, a game console with a small disc, so, yeah, that means GameCube. But of course, he didn't tell me any details about it, just, yeah. But other than that, I never know anyone who's ever even seen a video game before. So, heck, I've had the 3DS on for quite a lot of a while when I was in there, and I just see 0 street passes there. So, I'm pretty sure that the capital is like the only place you can find people playing video games there. So, yeah, it's kind of lame. I mean, if I kind of wanted to go to Santo Domingo, but the thing is, well, my trip did not allow me to because it's already too far from there. Kind of lame, but whatever. Next. Moral of the story. Don't diss Princess Wendy. Oh yeah, I forgot that Wendy's a Nintendo princess. But then again, considering her competition, like, gonna see why she's not as, well known. There you go. Next. If I get €5 for every time you say Wendy in this video, I would have been rich by now. Me too. And I even use euros. So, yeah, I said Wendy a lot in that video. So, yeah, speaking of, I haven't really touched Mark 8 single player since that time. Huh. Anyway, that's not much to say. Next. That screen. Previous my reaction to the return of NC ongoings. If I remember, I think Chris actually is still doing some more NC ongoing stuff, so that would be kind of interesting to see. It's kind of weird that, yeah, like with Andreas, like, I do enjoy seeing a lot of NC ongoings. So I think all the weird stuff like that could sometimes go in there, but yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, even though it's not as like greatest quality as like other videos, but I still like it. Speaking, I should probably go back to the Counterattack, however, way too busy doing other things. Whoa, does the border effect ruin copyright claims? Actually, yeah. Well, at least, like, it hasn't not worked for me yet. So, yeah, because the border actually, to me, like, it did ruin copyright claims. Because I've noticed that Gaijin Guma has done it for Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. And I thought to myself, wait a minute. If I put a border on my gameplay, does this mean that I can actually avoid the content claim? And so I did it for a video, and then I was like, that actually works. Of course, of course, you still need to worry about audio claims, which, depending on the game, be either not a big deal or a big deal. But for visual claims, I hope I don't get that much of a big deal anymore. Especially with Mario Kart 8. I don't know about Splatoon because I have not played the game yet. That's saying a lot considering what my next video will most likely be. So, yeah. It actually does affect content claims, so that's actually pretty neat. Next. I love the Pokemon versions of Pikmin. We have Pokemon Alpha Sapphire and Olimar Ruby. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. So the point Alpha Sapphire. I never actually thought of that. That's actually a pretty funny name. So props for that. That's pretty funny. Next. How do you have 700 subscribers and only get 1 like and 6 views, lol? If you ask me, I think it's because of that freaking one video about me and the guys who ended up making PokeCast back when PokeCast was before a thing. That that's a bunch of people. Hey, let's go talking about Ash and his Pokemon team from Unova in the middle of the Unova run. And I'm like, okay, let's do that. And so it happened, and somehow I don't know how it happened. Like the whole thing is like one image with just like an arrow just pointing out which Pokemon is next. Just how is that? How did that have over 100,000 views? Whereas a lot of my really good videos have a lot less than that. I mean, granted, that video no longer has any views, but when it did have views, it's just insane. And I'm pretty sure that video is the reason why I got into full screen. But yeah, it just pretty lame. And really, I'm gonna tell you this right now, that video has more views. I think it has more views than every other video on my channel combined. Does it? I think so. I don't know, cause like I know the next video at the second highest view video on my channel has 5 digits, so it's a lot less than that. But I do know my total amount of channel views is mostly that one video. It's really lame, to be honest. I found it was pretty lame. That a video that I made no effort in really making, and with people that are mostly uninterested. And the weird part is that because of that video popularity with Death88 trying to do PokeCast with all 7 of us, but it failed horribly. I'm gonna say this about PokeCast right now. Okay, I'm gonna take a break in this video, take a break to talk about PokeCast. If for those who have somehow subscribed to PokeCast that have been videos for months, I've actually stopped making it on purpose. It doesn't really help that like I purposely stopped talking with Death and Maslow, mostly because I knew like from the beginning of PokeCast that it's going to be a huge failure, because we had 7 people from wildly different time zones. I know from there it's not going to work, and also I know for the fact that the most popular channel of all the 7 is me. Even though Death has more subscribers and a claim that he actually has, he knows quite a lot of people, Ben really doesn't. He only knows like Alachi for that one time. But other than that, when Alachi won that one time, they're not good. I think I remember I wasn't really in it that much, if at all. I don't remember. But it's just kind of lame. I found it kind of lame, but I knew it was gonna fail at the first instance. To be honest, I actually thought I was going to quit first, but then, what was it, Alligator Roulette already? And I was like, yeah, alright. So I pretty much like kept it going until its inevitable failure. And the one that solidified its downfall was my laptop's reboot, because that had an episode of PokeCast that was unedited. So, and with the reboot, I said, you know what, screw PokeCast. I'm just done with it. It's no longer gonna work. So, and besides, I've been doing a lot of like interesting things like for thoughts on when I have to, so it's not really that big of a deal anymore. So, PokeCast is essentially dead. That's all I'm gonna say. It's dead. Okay, now that got out of the way, let's move on to the next comment. About time you uploaded Wii U gameplay. Yep, it's been a while, but I finally got to with the Elgato. Finally got the Wii U gameplay with the streams and with Smash Brothers. I don't remember if I got a comment later. No, I don't. That talks about why the footage from the earlier Wii U Smash Brothers and the footage for the streams are a lot different from each other. Well, it goes because like for the streams, like it was it was lower quality because I put the bit rate a lot lower than recording normally. But I don't know how that really affected that much, so I don't know what to say to this. But yeah, finally upload Wii U gameplay. That's all I'm gonna say. Next. I love taking people up the elevator as up special. Okay, yeah, that up special. And I mostly use the up special to go horizontally on the ground, mostly because just so I can mess with my opponents, but I don't usually take up the elevator. Although I usually use the up special as more of a finishing move, it's a finishing flourish than anything. It's I will take up there if I get an opportunity. You know what? I'm gonna do the flourish, and then Zelda up special done. That hitting the opponent with the perfect Zelda kick. So, oh man, I've actually gotten better with the Zelda kick. It's I usually had more reliable KOs with the Zelda kick a lot recently. Of course, you won't see it because I'm still not done with the pre-106 videos for Smash, and some of them are pretty darn good. So that's all you need to know. I've got a lot better with the Zelda kick. Next, what DLC characters are you hoping for? Gee, I wonder. Perhaps maybe some character I did a video on? Maybe? Next. So is Duchess Mistress's daughter or something? Mistress? Do you mind, you doing this? Okay, next. The game we can never have a big enough weapon. And remember, considering a lot of JRPGs, with kind of giant weapons and stuff, and then we have Monster Hunter, where most of the time you get a giant weapon. You get the Great Sword, which is bigger than probably heavier than you are. Then you got the Switch Axe, and then you got freaking the heavy blowgun, which is difficult to. It's so difficult. It's so heavy. It's difficult to sheath with. It takes about 2 seconds to sheath, which is insane. It's big, heavy weapons. Though I have no intention of getting the game, I sometimes find it kind of too complicated. I guess. Yes, it is. I'll say this right now. Monster Hunter is not the simplest game you'll ever want to play. For example, I recommend playing the demos for 3 and 4 Ultimate before you even touch Monster Hunter, because Monster Hunter is complicated. It really is. There's no denying it. Even though the controls for the game are in the game themselves, you can actually access the controls, access the menu for the controls, and the game will tell you the controls you'll ever need. Or alternatively, you can go to the Monster Hunter Wiki or Kiranico for other details surrounding the game. I personally recommend Kiranico for everything related to what you're gonna do in Monster Hunter. I recommend that for everything, because you can't just go there blind. It's better that you know pretty much all you know about the monster before you even start preparing to fight the monster, which I recommend Kiranico. It contains details about what is the monster weak to, what it drops, what the drops make. What weapons and armor you can make out of those drops. For example, actually, believe it or not, I wasn't even aware that fighting a high rank Gold Rathian doesn't really do much at all in terms of getting new things. Because I wanted to get a Gold Rathian Charge Blade, but I wasn't aware really until June 1st, actually, that the charge doesn't go Gold Rathian until its final form, its final upgrade, because it goes to Pink Rathian. It goes to Pink Rathian, which needs a Rathian Ruby, which is insane to get, which is really hard to get. Then it goes straight to G rank Rathian. So if I go G rank Rathian, and if it still looks pink. So, and it goes on from G rank Rathian to G rank Pink Rathian, then to G rank Gold Rathian. And you could fight a high rank Gold Rathian, but the only thing that really gets out of it is a few upgrades to Rathian based weapons, and the high rank Gold Rathian armor set, which I might as well get because I fought enough gold Rathians for. But I still need a Rathian Ruby for one of those, and that thing's hard to get. And now I need enough gold Rathian Rubies for a lot of things, and those things are hard to get. But yes, with Monster Hunter, it is complicated. Like if you just heard what I said, don't play Monster Hunter. You kind of get the idea of it's not easy. It's kind of like also a mental game, but also an action game. So it's action game you need a lot of preparation for, and with the preparation you gotta need like some guides. So you can't play. It's hard to play Monster Hunter without a guide. That's all I'm gonna say. Next. Heck, man, you got it all set out. I applaud you. Now, I personally don't think we need any more third-party characters, but if I had to choose one out of that random lot, I pick Shantae. Well, considering it comes with Lord Beerus of all people, I want to actually, I actually got thanks for the comment, Mr. Lord Beerus, as long as you don't kill me for any reason whatsoever. So, Lord Beerus wants Shantae. That's saying a lot. I know it's not the Lord Beerus, but I'm just saying, like, if Lord Beerus wants Shantae in Smash, I'm pretty sure that Sakurai and his team and Way Forward would accommodate. Right? Right? So yeah, that's it for Common Time May. So, got not much more to say, so I'm just gonna go see you guys later, and here's a clip of the month. Ganondorf. What else do I normally like do customs with? I forget.